The matter chop hot.
Asemene diloto. Hey!
Aye.
I went online and what I'm seeing is Abeiku Santana, that is couple of Despite Media trending. I know you also be asking yourself, why is he trending? Well, he punched so much holes into the NPPs or the GMX app, that is the Ghana Music Experience music streaming app, and this has generated lots of conversations. I am here to give you all the 411 on this particular show or this particular segment. You are welcome. My name is Roland Amati. Thanks for tuning in. If this is your first time, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. Let me know what you think about what we are going to discuss today. What do you make of the GMX app and the assertion of Abeiku Santana, his view on that particular app, and also what the marketing director or the director of marketing for the GMX app, Madam Akisi Aka, is also saying about it. But then, before we enter into the story, let me say big ups to Barrister, who is on camera, and also to Mark Snowworld for hosting me in their studios. Don't forget to subscribe and also share your views in the comment section. I've always told you, if you want your photo shoot, video shoot, coverage of events, and all of that, just hit Mark Snowworld on their numbers or on their socials, and definitely they will get you sorted out. And also don't forget that Shagzy has also got us covered on this particular show. Now let's go straight into today's topic.
The matter chop hot.
Asemene diloto. Hey!
Aye.
It is very simple. After the launch of the GMX app, lots of conversations came up. At least you know where it is coming from. Launched by His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who is now the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. Out of that, he promised creatives or musicians that he was going to launch a music streaming app for them. And the purpose was to give them better royalties compared to what the foreign apps like the Spotify, the Apple Music, the Boomplay, the Audiomack them are paying. And out of that, the app was launched. After the launching of the app, of course, so many people talked about it. Conversations started going left, right, center. And me, when I signed up, this is the first disclaimer that when you enter into the app, you will get. It says the musical works uploaded on the GMX platforms are for testing purposes only. These works have been made available solely to evaluate the functionality, performance, and user experience of the GMX system. They are not intended for commercial use or public distribution during this testing phase. All rights to the content remain with the respective owners, and no royalties or financial compensation will be generated or distributed during this particular period. Upon completion of the testing, these works will be removed and the platform will proceed with official releases in compliance with all copyright laws and agreements. This is the kind of disclaimer that if you're a first-time user, especially at this period, you're going to get on the GMX app. Again, it did not state the number or the number of grace periods that they would need for this kind of testing. But then, what they said in the disclaimer has to do with the fact that you test the app. No? In TCC, no royalties are being paid as at this time. But they are now going to collate or maybe get musicians to come and put their works on the platform. Fast forward, Abeiku Santana, so the NDC, that is the New Democratic Congress, are also holding another meeting in KNUSC, that is in Kumasi, and this comprises of the creative arts people and our people in the creative arts, just like the NPP people did here in Accra at Ridge. And out of that, Abeiku Santana, that is now campaigning for the NDC, actually held the mic, and the kind of things he said about the GMX app, over bones. Like, he actually, no any host no punchy, man host. According to him, app no any. The app will not amount to anything because to him, that is not what the musicians need. If we are talking about the welfare of musicians, according to Abeiku Santana, it is not the app, but rather John Dramani Mahama, who happens to be the flag bearer of the the National Democratic Congress, actually has a different approach where he is going to open OBVH television channel. Now, on the amount for works, that is what they think is a better option to the GMX app. Well, I know you would want to hear from him. So let me play you what Abeiku Santana said on that particular forum. Listen to this one.
The biggest music destination in Africa is Nigeria. And you be a music streaming app ana. Mibusamo. But what is Nigeria for app be a banyaya streaming you also. A intro. Now say almost launch music streaming app. A intro. Munti sa no mo ye Ghana Post app. Busa Uber driver and a Yango driver be say o use sa app na. Adia Google capture the whole world satellite. Adia Google map so you use. Sa na COVID by almost my COVID app. Oh I know almost my app. Oh I know wait no mo de dada mo. Na mo so mo jedi na mo kobo mo sem eyentro enko ba bia enye hwe. Eti mamu ma omu fasa app ni dada won kan che say eye digitization. Busa wo sem faso ben e na obenya film. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebe bie TV channel a mo amu yesini nyina ye di local content ni begu so. Wo pese wo hwe sa channel na utua. Dwumadi a ye wo conference center e won kran wo kumase no antumi amba ye wo dedicated TV channel a wo betumi ahwe wo di umomo no atua na wo hwe ne live a sika no beko artist ni ho e beko producers ho e beko mo ye no we ni hihye ye pa ye di agu kwan mu iti aya omo dada mu abusa say atem wo kan meden menyaso faso. So we have an end-to-end policy programs and ideas that is going to transform the creative art tourism sector.
And this is what came from man like Abeiku Santana, aka Capo the Capo. Well, according to him, I say app na enko baby. App na de enko baby. Name in shisheye omudi egu akwemu. But what do you also make of this as well? To them, they are going to open up a television channel where people are going to pay with Momo and all of that just to stream, and the royalties will go straight to the artist. What is the difference here? Well, share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. But in an interview with Kwame Dazi on Joy, Madam Akisi Aka also had a different conversation on this. According to her, this particular app is going to help musicians a lot because that is what is going to actually give them royalties and also pay them more than what the foreign apps are also paying. But then, let's go and listen to what she also had to say about this. When we come back, we wrap up.
Prior to the launch of the GMX app, the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, he mentioned that one of the reasons for bringing or establishing this app is the fact that he believes the foreign streaming platforms are not giving our artists their due. Are you telling us that GMX is going to pay our artists more than they are paid by the other foreign platforms?
That's positive. So that's also part of the announcement that we will make into the future, that will be offering our artists better, royalties than the international streaming platforms are doing.
That is what came from Madam Akisi Aka, who happens to be the Director of Marketing for the GMX app. I don't know what you think about this, but you can share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. At this point, which one are we going for? Are we going for the GMX app, or we are going for the NPP GMX app or the NDC television channel, where they are also set to launch for the creatives? Which one do you think is going to help us creatives the more? But then, all jokes aside, I believe that in our current dispensation, the world has moved from the analog system, and that most of the digital things that we are doing has to do with the things that are online. So priority should be put on some of these things. Priority should be put on how to collect royalties. And as it stands, whether it is a music streaming app or whether it is going to be a television channel. If the basic form of royalty collection system, that is the GAMRO and other collection societies, are not able to work properly, then what is the need of actually fighting for? And like the advanced systems like the television channels or the, how do we call it, the music streaming app. If the likes of GAMRO and other royalty collection societies like the GAPIs and all those people are not working properly, well, let me hear from you. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Recommend this channel to others because I have lots of dope content on here for you to enjoy. Until then, I'll meet you on the next episode. And no, Mapong. Bye-bye.
The matter chop hot.
Asemene Diloto. Hey!
Aye.